A good mobility routine should loosen the 6 main joints in the body that tend to become restricted and stretch 4 essential muscles. This mobility workout covers all of that and more and can be done at home in about 5 minutes. First up, lie face down with one arm out and up. Lift the opposite knee to waist height. Grab the ankle of the other leg with your spare hand and then push your pelvis into the ground and hold it for 30 seconds on each side. This will stretch your pec muscles in the raised arm, which is important for posture and shoulder health, and stretch an important hip flexor on the same side, the rec fem, which is a common cause of low back pain if it's tight. Just be sure not to do any stretch or exercise in this video that feels painful. Then lie face down, lift up onto your elbows, separate your hands as much as you can, and tuck your chin down so that you're looking between your hands. From here, protrude your head gently forward and then retract your head as far as you can comfortably for a few seconds, looking between your hands the whole time. Repeat this for 30 seconds. This mobilises the low back into extension, which is a great way to loosen restricted low back joints, as long as it's comfortable to do so. But it's also a wonderful way to mobilise joints at the base of the neck, which is the most commonly restricted area in the body for most people. Next, we make a couple of alterations to the world's greatest stretch to make it an even more effective way to mobilise. First, get into a lunge position with your front leg out slightly, but with your front arm turned out and your front ankle as flexed as you can without lifting your heel off the ground. Then reach and look right up towards the sky. Keep the back leg as straight as you can, but you'll still get a nice hip flexor stretch if your back knee is on the ground. Then try to put your elbow on the ground before reaching up again. This will stretch your front leg abductors, mobilise the neck, back and rib joints into rotation, plus mobilise the front ankle, which is crucial for lower body health. Then, to prevent a rounded mid-back and improve shoulder health, reach right out while you're on your knees and lower your torso until your chest is at or below the line between your hands and pelvis. Aim to have your thighs vertical to help to localise the mobility to the mid-back. If you have your hands close together, this will stretch your lats a bit too, but if this is uncomfortable for your shoulders, place your hands wider apart. Hold this lower position for a few seconds and repeat for about 30 seconds or so. Next, we do a mobilising figure 4 variation. So face up, bend one knee, cross the other leg on top, and reach behind your thighs to pull your legs towards your chest. From there, place the arm of the crossed leg up and out on the mat if you can, and draw your legs towards the ground the other way. And repeat that slowly and repetitiously for 30 seconds on each side. This stretches your glutes and mobilises your low back into rotation, which is a great way to loosen it. Finally, either standing or sitting, internally rotate your arm to reach up as high as you can comfortably up your back, tuck your chin in, and then lean your whole neck and mid-back to the opposite side. Repeat this for about 30 seconds on each side. This is great for shoulder health as well as your neck and upper back because it really opens and separates your spinal joints. Right, well that covers the 6 essentials, but if you have time for 2 more, you could do an Asian squat with a sideways sway because this really opens up the joints in your lower back. So with your heels raised slightly on a rolled towel, squat right down, and from here, if you put your hands just behind your feet, you can use them to help sway you slightly from side to side for 30 seconds to mobilize your hips and your back. And with your legs in a 90-90 position and hands roughly parallel with your front thigh, Twisting further around as you breathe out is a wonderful way to mobilize your lower mid-back. Hold for 5 seconds each time and repeat 5 times on each side. Right, just make sure that you don't do anything that hurts. Just aim for a nice comfortable stretch and have fun.